Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone-Pickens Stadium. It's the Thunderbirds and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game, this is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Looking for running room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Green. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Nice move there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Enough to move the chains. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Drops back on first down. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Barnes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hits inside, it's Jones. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll send the tight end in motion. Run in the red zone, it's Jones. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Now the Thunderbirds offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Defense all over him. The Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Jackson will throw. Rushes on. Trying to buy time. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And it's the Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
They'll move the tight end. Quick give. It's Page. Past the 45. Turning it on at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. Trying to squeak through the pile. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. This D's got...
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. Man, the worst thing you can do on fourth down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your...
Oh, look out on the right. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Hand it to the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. The Thunderbirds are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry.
Breaks into the open. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And it's the Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cowboys wants to throw one first. Right side, it's Barnes. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast. Sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Driven back.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Hey, Wilson, replace.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Quick give. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Cowboys! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And the point after is good. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it. Here's some daylight. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action on first down. Look out! Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Cowboys are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Sells the run, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Here they come on 2nd and 3 from the 20. From the gun. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. The give to the back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
The Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to...
Punt, and he's got room at the 30. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Trying to establish the run. Knocked down immediately.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. They're all over him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And it's the Thunderbirds who will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Cowboys sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab inside the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Working the ground game. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for running room. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 15 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Gamecocks able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And I guess what they can take away from this one is they're back to even, 3-3 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Stillwater. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. First play of this drive. Here comes the heat. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's backed up and it's blocked.
And you got to give the special teams coach a... He's been game planning this all week long. He saw something on film that made him believe they might be able to get some push, get some penetration right up the middle of the field, and it worked. Huge play on the block punt.
He'll take it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And there is little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
Yeah, and he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double-teamed, right? Because he's right there, and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll try to do it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Searching for space. He's brought down and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Unleashes one. Working on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Tight end now in motion. Tough run here. It's Page. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Off-play action. Throws to the wideout. Almost picked off.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Cowboys sideline, Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he tacked on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Making his first move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looks as if he's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Green. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Page. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Running inside, it's Page. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
So the Thunderbirds' offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Left side is Harris. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Young. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right side, it's Page. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Good timing on the quick out. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And it's the Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Looks it in. Oh, what a cut! Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's go down to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Cowboys sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and
makes the catch, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. And they spiked the ball, and the clock stopped. You don't see that very often with the lead in the fourth quarter. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Got him outside. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Oh! touchdown, but not in there yet. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.